The Chef's Elite Vacuum Marinator has proven to be a shortcut to tenderizing and adding flavor to some of my grilling. With this video, I want to show a practical overview of making carne asada tacos, almost like street style, with beef chuck, one of the cheapest but often toughest cuts of beef. A critical first step is to tenderize the meat. The texture of chuck as seen here can be very stiff and tough. The objective is to break down the stiffness in the meat and the connective tissue. The process will also flatten the meat, which will shorten the grilling time. The tenderizing tool included with a Marinator works very well. The round design covers a lot of the surface area of the meat, making short work of each steak. Here's another design of the tenderizing tool that I've had for years. Both designs work very well for tenderizing. The tenderizing has broken down the steak and created hundreds of perforations or punctures that will increase the absorption of the marinade and result in a more tender steak. The canister is loaded in the upright position, and according to the manufacturer, it will hold up to 10 pounds or 4.5 kilos. For this batch, we're loading about 2.5 pounds of chuck. The amount of marinade used is really based on personal preference, and you'll find that you really don't need a lot. Here we're using about 1 cup. Firmly replace the lid on the canister by pressing down to ensure a good seal, then turn the dial to the center image during the vacuum process. Open the vacuum hose compartment from the base of the unit and insert the hose into the suction port on the canister lid. Press the function button on the base of the unit and the digital canister will animate the 3 center bars. This can take up to 2 to 3 minutes. When the decompression is complete, you will hear 3 beeps. And the 3 center bars will become solid. Place the canister on the base unit and press the function button once again, and the canister will begin to rotate. The default time is 15 minutes. You can add or reduce time by pressing the up or down arrows. The reduced pressure from the vacuum in the canister allows the pores of the meat to expand, and the rotation stretches the pores, allowing the marinade to penetrate the meat. If you notice the meat sticking together or clumping, pick up the canister and readjust the meat by gently shaking and tumbling end over end, and then reseat the canister on the base unit. You can also flip the canister so the lid faces the opposite direction. When the marinating cycle is complete, you'll be alerted by 3 beeps. To open the canister, turn the dial left to the unlock symbol, and air will flood back into the canister, making a hissing sound as the pressure equalizes. The lid can now be removed. When compared to the unprepared meat on the right, the meat from the Marinator has taken a darker, rich texture from the absorption of the marinade. On my gas grill, I find it best to cook on high heat at about 450 degrees for about 5 or 7 minutes. This will get the meat to about medium. I try to char the fat because I find it gives the meat an additional distinct flavor to the street tacos. I'll chop the meat similar to traditional street vendors and taco stands using a meat cleaver and wood cutting board. This will further tenderize the meat and make the most of each cut, preventing waste.